All right, we are jumping into week 3 of the vault. Now, before we get started, we wanted to take a moment to give a couple shout outs as we see many of you getting out there, crushing the vault, and starting off this journey strong. Our first shout out is going to go to Adina Harms, keeping a positive attitude, always smiling in your posts, and keeping it simple with just one dumbbell. Just keep it up and keep going strong. Our second shout out will go to Lucinda and your group, and we love the spirit you are bringing to the vault. You are embodying the energy, getting up in those costumes, and then tackling the vault. And our last shout out for the week, CrossFit Cham, all the way out from Germany. As you all know, we have about 100 gyms participating in this year's street parking vault. So we love your crew getting after it, showing us the energy of what the vault brings. Keep it up, CrossFit Cham. This week's workout is sponsored by Bubs. Don't forget to log your workout before Thursday to be entered for a chance to win a care package from Bubs. We will choose one winner, so make sure you log. Let's get going for week 3.
So I joined street parking officially back in 2020, and I've been doing the vaults ever since. They are the best way for me to show my consistency. I love doing them. I love comparing time frames to one another as far as like we did the vault in the fall and the spring. I've even helped to start a throwback group where we actually do a throwback vault workout with other street parking members through this group. We compare scores. It's not really that. It's just more of a motivation to do a little bit more difficult workouts sometimes. But it's a great way, and I love doing them because they're a little more challenging sometimes, and it's a great way for us to continue to stay consistent, to make sure that we meet our fitness goals. And if we're not meeting those, like last time, maybe there was something going on, a sickness or an illness, and maybe we get better this time, or maybe there's a sickness happening now. So love the vault.
I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah.
The Street Parking Vault is a 1 workout per week for 25 weeks series with the goal to help street parking members build consistency.
You can do any version of the workout.
Customize these movements and choose a version that fits your ability.
Each week, log your workout before the time is up.
Your scores and weights don't matter.
You just can't miss.
I really feel it's my time, think it's my...
Welcome back to the 2024 Vault. This is week 3 and the workout is The Curse of the Flying Dutchman. Your Program B workout is Death by Thrusters. Every minute on the minute, perform 1 thruster, and each additional minute, add 1 more thruster. Keep going as long as you can, or 18 minutes. Your score is going to be the last successful round of completed thrusters within the minute and any additional thrusters in the next minute. And the goal is 12 to 18 minutes. Your shift workout today is going to be 10 rounds, 30 seconds of dumbbell squat plus press, 30 seconds of rest. Your score is going to be the total number of squats plus press, and the goal is 70 to 100 reps.
The workout is an 8-minute AMRAP of 5 dumbbell deadlifts, 4 goblet squats, 3 dumbbell thrusters, 2 dumbbell facing burpees, 1 bear crawl. The bear crawl is going to be forward facing, and it's anywhere in your space that's going to take about 10 to 15 seconds. The goal for this workout is going to be to stay off your knees for the entire bear crawl. This means using your full hand on the ground and staying on your toes.
We're deciding what weight to use. My press isn't strong enough to use the 35s, but I'm certainly not going to use the 25s because I don't want to last that long. You're going to go 65?
Yep, I'll do 65.
John, you want to use a sandbag?
Yeah.
Or you can choose whatever. You want to go kettlebells?
Whatever Mama Miranda says.
What do you think of the workout?
We'll see. A little nervous. I'm going with 35s today, so we'll see how long I last.
Oh my God. It's like one of those ones where it's good until it's not.
Little dance break during the rest.
Oh yeah, maybe. Until like round 7 and then nothing.
All right, guys, it's week 3 of the 2024 Vault. I'm here with Claire and John. We're gonna be tackling the Flying Dutchman Death by Thrusters. Oh boy, here we go. I'm gonna be doing the dumbbell version, 30 pounds, so kind of in between suggested and extra challenge. Claire's gonna be using 65-pound on the bar, and we talked to John into using the kettlebells. So all doing the same thing, different equipment. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Death by thruster. This week we've got the Flying Dutchman. This is definitely one of those workouts where I programmed it and then instantly regretted it when it was my turn to participate.
Do a little like
good music.
Yeah.
People are just fast forwarding this part.
Yeah, right. This is like
They're gonna fast forward to like 10 minutes in.
and then it's gonna be.
Can we like film this and just like put it on a loop? Film like 3 thrusters on a loop? So death by is, what it means is you're gonna do 1 rep on the first minute, 2 reps in the second minute, 3 reps in the third minute, 4 reps, and continue as far as you can go. So at the very beginning, as you can see, you get a lot of rest. Now, for this workout, our goal for you guys is to finish at least 12. So get through the round of 12. And we're gonna cut you off at the 18. A couple weeks ago, I made a post about how I couldn't walk for like a week. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was from when we filmed this. And so you'll see why we made 18 as far as we would want you to go. So choose a weight that's gonna allow you to get through 12. I would say a weight that you could probably do 20 in a row fresh. And that's gonna help you at least get over that 12 window. And then when the rest gets shorter and the reps get higher, it really starts to add up, okay? So this is just gonna be minute 2 or 3. We're gonna do 3 thrusters. Now people get confused about the clock a lot when it comes to these. I always find that the best way is what minute are you going up to? That's the number of reps that you're on. So if the clock says 2 minutes, I'm on my way to 3, so I gotta do 3 reps. Oh yeah, John's gonna be here all day.
My shoes match the key. Look at that.
Now our guests with me today on this one are Claire Gump and John Garcia.
Looking at each other like throughout the class because like at one point some chick is like she's like this like touching the ground and I'm like I can't do that, like I don't think I'll be able to recover.
No, I would tear my kneecaps. So our guests with us this week were Claire Gump and John Garcia, both police officers here in the Pacific Northwest. So Claire is an officer in Lake Oswego, Oregon, and John is not only one of Julian's best friends from high school, and was on his wrestling team, but is an officer up in Manzanita in Oregon. So we invited some of our service members to participate in this fun one for us. Here is round 4. So again, clock says 3 minutes. I'm on my way to 4. I know I got to do 4 reps. I chose to go with the 30s on this one.
So far, so good. We'll see come minute 6.
Everybody's feeling good. Everybody's feeling good. For the first, I would say 6 or 7 minutes. So I chose the 30s for this one because I was afraid I would get too far with the 25s, but not confident enough in my press that I felt like I could get as far as I wanted to with the 35s. I highly suggest having your own water boy, if possible. Sometimes they can get a little cranky, but when you need a drink of water, it'd be really nice. So here we are headed into number 5. Clock's at 4 minutes. I'm headed to 5. I know I got to do 5 reps. We've got a dumbbell version, a barbell version, a sandbag version, and of course your shift version. Dumbbell, barbell, sandbag, all same idea. 1 the first minute, 2 the second minute, 3 the third. Shift is 10 rounds. of
Yeah, no doubt.
the shift is 10 rounds of 30 seconds of a dumbbell squat and press, which is basically a thruster. Just break it up and segment the movement if you need to, and then 30 seconds rest. If you're worried about how many reps you're going to do in this workout and you want to try that version with a barbell or with your sandbag, totally fine.
Come on. We're doing 6.
Couple tips on this one is what we've got a kettlebell version here happening, a dumbbell version, and the barbell. So you can see how we're all holding the weight. You want to try to get at least some of the weight on your body. That was a really good visual of Claire having it on her body. John's getting those kettlebells behind his shoulders. I'm getting some of the dumbbell behind my shoulder, high elbows regardless of what you're using. Try to rest the weight on your body during the squat so that you can drive the weight off of your body in the press using the power from your legs, because otherwise the press is going to get very, very difficult. That was round number 6. So the next one we're going to be 7 reps.
I mean,
We're gonna have time to break? Okay.
but that's what I'm saying is, like, if you do break, you gotta be just like.
Well, like you could break now and
Yeah,
have more
sure.
time. You know what I mean?
7.
Yeah. Just YOLO it though, John, you know?
Yeah.
John's like, wait, there's strategy involved here? So you can see we're trying to talk strategy. And the thing is that try not to over strategize this stuff too much, you guys. Just go for it. Just have fun. Your score doesn't matter, right? So maybe do something different than what you normally would do if you're somebody who knows strategy for workouts like this. That was 7, and we're still all around 15 seconds.
You would do like 5 and 4.
I would go like 6 and 4 or something random.
We getting coaching from Julian on the side. I remember the look on my face. I was like, what am I going to do here? This is going to be so bad. I'm only at 15 seconds and I'm 7 in.
Plus, I didn't do the wall on Monday because I was like, no, the wall balls, no way am I going to be doing how it was, like 100 or something, knowing this was coming.
I would say here, now we're headed up
8.
to the 7,
Okay.
the round of 8. This is where it's going to start kicking in, depending on the person. It's where it's going to start kicking in here. And you'll start to see a little bit of breakdown from some of us. I won't give it away yet.
Starting to get, we were talking strategy now. Do we go unbroken and rest longer at the end? Do we break it up now that we're at 9? I feel like
You're breathing now.
I'm gonna keep going until I get to 10, and then maybe I'll start breaking 5 and 5. I like things to be even.
So there's pros and cons to breaking, and here are the pros. You don't do as many reps in a row. It's death by. You have the whole minute. They don't have to be in one set. You just have to get all the reps in the minute. Now you can break and not do as many reps in a row, so the lactic acid and some of that stuff won't be as bad. However, that now shortens your rest. So which is going to impact you more, getting less rest or having more of like a muscle burn fatigue situation? And there's no right answer to that. You just got to make a decision and go with it. And you can see I just did 9 reps and was still under 20 seconds. Everybody was still at right around 20 seconds for 9 reps. We're starting to get a lot more quiet during the rest period.
I feel like I don't want to break. I want the moment to come down.
It's a lot, mentally, it's a lot harder to break with dumbbells than kettlebells.
Oh, and then the bar?
Absolutely.
Well, she could drop it.
You can drop it, right? You can't really drop these guys.
Just try to fling it. Now, I would personally suggest, I know so many of you all work out alone. Don't do this workout alone.
That's a party. Shit just got real.
And what I mean by that is you don't have to get somebody to come do it with you. Put this video on when you do it or something so you don't feel alone, because this one, you have all those rest times. You're going to start talking to yourself and talking yourself out of it. Just get to 12, or maybe I should break, or what should I just try to not get in your own head. And one of the best ways to do that is either get somebody to do this with you, put on the video, do a Zoom call or something. 10 reps, still right around 20 seconds for me. But I needed to up the music a little bit. Betty, can I have salt water? Call for the water boy, because I know now my rest is gonna start getting to the point where I'm not gonna get a lot of time for this. Again, the goal is 12 to 18, so none of us are in that range yet. We want you guys getting to at least 12. For 11 reps. John and Claire, I believe, both broke on this round. So we'll see if that pays off for them.
Yeah, that was a good break. Still up in 30 seconds. Good.
We're not really talking to each other too much anymore. So a couple things you can do for recovery during this part. Maybe don't sit down. I mean, you can, it's all right, but walk around a little bit, shake out your legs, keep your brain in it, grab a drink of water.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna make goal.
John's just pumped because he knows he's gonna make it.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
So once we pass this threshold of finishing these 12 reps, we've all technically come into the goal time. Now the funny thing for me, at this point in this workout, I was fine. I was still totally fine, which was scary. We've seen death by in the vault before, actually. Onse in the very first vault, number 11, workout number 11 was a death by clean and jerk, and I remember that being horrible. So if you want to go back and play with that one.
Now it's hitting. Now it's hitting.
We also have death by burpee as a diagnostic workout. It's diagnostic workout number 4.
Legs are getting like full blood.
And when it hits, like what John was just saying, or I'm starting to feel the blood in my legs, it goes downhill fast. You go from being totally fine to what just happened in usually about a 2-minute window, and that'll be different for everybody. But we're looking for that to happen to you after 12 minutes, ideally. So make sure that we're careful about that. At this point, I still have not broken, I don't think. John trying to get through this round of 13s. The kettlebells are brutal. They're even, look, I'm just sitting on the box over here, so I don't think I had broken yet at this point. But the kettlebell is just the way the weight is positioned on the outside of your shoulders like that. It puts a lot of stress on the shoulder. The weight feels heavier on your upper body than if you had that same amount of weight in the dumbbells. And we all know that dumbbells, because there's 2 of them, they're harder to manage. You don't get to rest it on your body as much. Can feel, especially in the pressing portion, heavier than the barbell. So pick your poison on this one and just have fun with it. This is the round of 14s. So we've got the clock on minute 13, which means we're going up to 14 reps.
Come on.
Miranda's still choosing to go unbroken. John's got a few reps left to get through this round.
Come on. Hands on it. Come on.
You can see, like 2 minutes ago, he was fine. Almost failed a rep. Again, the sets don't have to be unbroken. You can do a single at the end and make it under the buzzer and it'll still count.
I'm out.
Kind of, count it. I think Claire also finished, but she's choosing not to go on. And that is how a death by should end. John and Claire both getting through the 14s. Oh, I finally choose to break on the round of 15s. At this point, you guys, I remember being like, I'm alone. Oh no, I'm all alone. But now you can see I've only got 20 seconds rest, right? So that starts getting to you mentally too. It's like by the time you sit down, it's like almost time to go again. A couple tips once you start to get to those really difficult rounds. Use that leg drive. Try to do big sets, try to take short breaks if you break one so you still get a long break before the next one. And now I'm going into the round of 16 here. And I remember doing this, you guys. I was actually fine after the 15. It was right here. It was right here that I was like, oh no, this is not good. And very surprising for me, it was my legs. I thought it was gonna be my shoulders. It was not, it was my legs and my lungs. 2 breaks. So I went from no breaks to 1 break to now in the next minute 2 breaks. And that is how this works for you guys, so just know that going into it. And now only a 14-second rest.
Good job. Jeez.
No way.
Now I would push all of you. Even if you make a round and you know it's probably not gonna happen on the next round, if you make a round, do some reps into the next round. It does make you fitter, first of all, and it is part of your score. So it's final completed round plus any additional reps. So even if you go away and you just chip out 5, 6, 7 reps, the question is, am I gonna make the 17s? I think I've still got like 10 reps left. And go all the way to the wire too, you guys. Finish strong, get as many as you can. And I believe I was 3 reps shy. I think so. I should have been counting while I was watching this back, but I'm pretty sure I remember being 3 reps shy.
Oh, it sucked. You get to 7, 14, you're done. It's KO time. Ah, dang.
My shoulders were fine. It was my legs, for sure. My legs and my lungs. That was definitely, my grip was okay, and my shoulders were fine. But I think I'm hypermobile, so going that low in thrusters just makes it hard. That's my excuse.
What'd you get?
I got 14 left.
Thanks.
I had like 5 seconds left. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not starting that one.
It wasn't really bad for me until the 14.
Yeah.
And then I think I broke the 15 and 16 once, or maybe 16 was twice. But once you start breaking, the problem is your rest just gets so short. It's really hard to figure out what works best. Maybe if I would have broken a little bit earlier, like from the 9 to the 13, my legs wouldn't have been as blown up, yeah. But it was good because I was getting like 40 seconds of rest until like the 12s. So just let it rip, honestly. Don't overthink it, don't over strategize it, because your strategy's not gonna work, whatever you come up with, to be honest. Have fun with it. If for some reason you only have 1 pair of dumbbells, or you chose the wrong pair, and you don't get to 12 in the minute, or 12, just keep going and get to that number, even if it's not on the minute anymore. So, oh man, I'm gonna be really sore. I'm gonna be really sore.